So much of who we are and what's important to us now is all about our history. I'm a breast cancer survivor. And those of you who've been following me know that 2 years ago this week, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So what's important to me now is doing what I can to make some good come from that challenging time in my life. So all week we are doing stories to raise awareness about the importance of prevention, early diagnosis, and treatment. The Komen Foundation has the same goals, and I couldn't be more thrilled that our television station is partnering with Komen for this year's Race for the Cure. And I want you to take a look at this picture. It's one of the most exhilarating moments of my life. It's 2011. I was honored to be asked to ride in the pace car at the 2011 Race for the Cure in Kansas City. I had a chemotherapy treatment just 3 days before this, and I was weak, but I felt the full force of thousands of people behind me, pulling not only for me, but for their friends and relatives who were in the battle as well. Now, fast forward 2 years, and I am again honored to be chosen by Komen, Kansas City as one of the 20 Faces of Komen over the 20 years of the Race for the Cure here in Kansas City. Now, these are some of the faces of the 20 women of Komen that you will see at the different locations around the city. But the woman I am talking with here today, and we have your picture right there, is Lisa Covington, and she is in the heat of the battle. And Lisa, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so often, you know, we talk about survivors. You are in the heat of the battle. Give us your story and tell us where you're at right now.
Well, I was originally diagnosed in 2001, and at that time I was stage 2. I was told I had an 8% chance of recurrence. Unfortunately, it did come back, came back in my lungs 2 years later. Since then, or after that, my lungs, it went to my liver and then my ovaries. And then in 2010, the disease had spread to my bone, which is very typical for someone with metastatic breast cancer. I was staged at stage 4 at that time. I had a hip replacement surgery because the cancer had deteriorated my bone in my hip. And then after that, my lymph node in my neck, I had a tumor there in the left side of my neck. And most recently, I've been battling with some struggles in my spine. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving here today to go to radiation for some radiation in my spine to help with the pain and hopefully shrink the tumors that are there.
You have incredible strength, and I'm telling you,
thank you. It
is amazing that you are here with us. And how do you keep going? That's what I want people to understand.
It's strange, but interestingly enough, I've trained my brain to just think about 1 minute at a time, one day at a time. Yesterday's gone. I told that story. It's been 13 years that I've been struggling with this disease. I told it in, less than a minute. But, it was a long journey, but it's in my past. I don't really think about it on it, as much as I can.
Now, one of the reasons you came here today is because you believe that Komen has really helped support you through this. Carly Good, who's the executive director of Komen, is going to walk out and join us now. And let's talk about how you've been able to help women like Lisa in their battle with breast cancer.
Absolutely. Well, first off, Cynthia, this is why we race.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why we do what we do. This is why Susan G Komen in Kansas City has been around for 20 years. It's for survivors like Lisa.
Sure.
It's for survivors like you.
It's hard not to cry, isn't it?
I know. It is. And this is why we race, and this is why we do what we do.
Right.
But we know that the dollars that we're able to give back to the local Kansas City community make a difference in women's lives. The research that we fund right here in Kansas City makes a difference in women's lives. Lisa has said to me on more than one occasion how clinical trials, like she's kind of always on the cutting edge, and she waits sometimes for the next clinical trial to come out to keep her going and to keep her, honestly, sometimes even alive.
So we need people to get involved in the Race for the Cure. We need people to sign up. There is a team, Cynthia Newsome, which I am so proud and so excited. My husband, Ed, is the team captain. So my goal, because I'm a 2-year survivor, is I want to absolutely raise $2,000. So we need people to join my team. And how much is it? Tell us how. And they don't have to join my team. They can join their own team.
Or my team. They can join Lisa's team.
Okay.
Join
Lisa's team. And they can, give them. How much is it? What do you do?
Yeah, the easiest way is to go to KomenKansasCity.org. That's our website. And then they can register for a race right there. So for untimed, and it's a 5K and a 1 mile, it's $25. If you want to get that timing tip and see how fast you can go. It's $30 right now.
That's
and
great.
so it's really easy to register. August 11th things for kids, things for everyone.
It's going to be a fantastic time, and we have all of that information and links to your website,
Excellent.
links to join my team. Lisa, we'll have to put your team on there.
Hope Rocks. Hope Rocks is my
And so
team.
we definitely want people to get there. So, all right, ladies, thanks for being here, and let's get to Brett.